no shortage of things to do. So how do you sort through all the events? Philippa Hughes is here from the Pink Line Project, and she has her top picks for weekend fun. Let's get right into it. You have composed a pretty impressive list of things to do, because I think sometimes people think, you know, I don't want to do the monuments, I don't want to do this, what else is there to do? But let's start with the first one here. A new gallery is opening up in Georgetown. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, it's called Heiner Contemporary, and they actually are having the grand opening tonight. And what's kind of exciting is that, you know, hard economic times have actually forced a lot of galleries to close in the last couple of years. So it's pretty exciting, and I feel like this is a sign that recovery's on the way.
Recovery, resurgence. Everybody's out there again. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a painting by Elizabeth Huey. That's the show that they're going to start with, and she's a major New York artist. And the cool thing about this is she actually had a Smithsonian fellowship where she did a lot of research into history, and so this is her impression of some history, that historical pictures that she found from Glen Park. So it's kind of neat. So
very local.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the local twist there. Next up on your list, G40, which is a month-long street and art and really music fest,
That's right? It's very exciting. It's the second year they've done it, and Art Wino, which is a street art gallery, is curating all the art, and then Brightest Young Things is curating all the music. So it's a great collaboration. It lasts a month. Probably like 50,000 people will come through. That was the number from last year.
That's
and
great.
It opens tonight with a huge party that goes till 2 in the morning.
That is great. And so month long, we kick off tonight, so it'll go for, I guess, distinctively a month, right?
Yep.
I was trying to look for an end date here, but a month. Okay, number 3 on the list, puppets.
Yeah, you know, I'm not normally a puppet connoisseur, but I'm kind of excited about this because they described it as madness, intrigue,
That wouldn't be a puppet. We just popped up Arnold Schwarzenegger. We just can't get enough of the guy right now. But is this for all ages?
Yeah, it's for all ages, so I think that's another unusual twist. And it's in the Artisphere, which I think is kind of exciting. They're doing all kinds of programming. The puppets, they've got an amazing sculpture show on right now. They're just doing all kinds of interesting things, and so there really is something for everybody.
This says on here, from Mongolian art to skateboard art.
Yeah, they started, the first art show was a skateboard art show, which was one of the best shows I've seen in a while.
Really? It's something that's just out there, do you think? What is this about?
That's kind of what's cool about Washington now. Like, there are all kinds of wacky things going on that I don't think we're as stuffy and skated as people think we are.
We're mixing it up. We're mixing it up here. Okay, speaking of just off the beaten path, offbeat dance programs. Fill us in on this one.
You know, what I didn't know before I started Pink Line Project is that there is a lot of dance here. Because, you know, we have a lot of great theater, great art, but there's actually a lot of great dance, like contemporary dance. So these are tiny companies, Taffety Punk, which is one, and Edgeworks, which is an all-male company, which you don't see much of.
Which you probably like to see a lot of, because when you think of the male dancers in great shape.
Yeah, they're pretty nice looking.
If you don't have an appreciation for dance, you soon will have one going to some of these things.
Well, the athleticism is actually something that really impresses me.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing what they can do with their bodies.
When I went to see, recently, Color Purple, and they have some dance things in there, and the guy, oh my gosh, you're just looking at it. Guys and girls, you're thinking, wow, wow. It's impressive what they can do, you know, and the hours that they put into it. So it's neat to see their work. Next up, Swampoodle. Am I saying that right?
I think you are.
We'll go with that.
I'm pretty excited about it. I'm actually going to go to the opening tonight. It's brought here by Solas Nuit. And Solas Nuit is the only organization in the country that brings Irish contemporary arts to the U.S.
Okay.
So I'm excited about it because I've seen some of their shows that they brought. They're like nothing like you've ever seen. I can't even describe it, but so this show is in the, what used to be called the Washington Coliseum. Now it's called Uline Arena.
Okay.
And it's where the Beatles had their first North American concert.
There's some history there, definitely.
Totally, but it's a really interesting building, and it's, you know, sort of raw, like there's dirt on the floor, and the seats are torn away now. So I don't know what to expect, but I've heard there's going to be roller derby, boxing, all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, talk about just a variety. Last on your list, you talk about some art festivals that are opening in May, and even some student shows. Of course, tonight I'm going to be there for the kickoff of the Northern Virginia Arts Festival in Reston. That's a big one that's starting. What are some other ones?
Well, you know, that Northern Virginia Arts Festival is really cool because they're doing it with Greater Reston Arts Center, and they've curated a bunch of dance also. So I think that's kind of interesting, not just visual arts, but performing arts as well. And then downtown, the Mid-City Artists Association is having their open studio. So it's not really a festival, but it's a way for people to walk around and visit studios inside. Some of the studios are inside people's homes, and it's just kind of fun to see artists at work in their own spaces.
And it seems that the art is much more accessible to people that maybe aren't in the art world.
That's exactly right. You actually get to ask questions, really like kind of form a relationship with the artist rather than just, looking at it in a white box, basically, in a gallery.
Well, good stuff. Philippa, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Philippa Hughes from the Pink Line Project. All right, next up. Could